Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is part 2 of the cricket program. Now, I already recorded this, and my game crashed about maybe halfway through changing the sound, so I just deleted the footage, and I'm going to start again, which is not too bad. It wasn't only like 7 minutes of worth footage, but I did lose one of my Mark III ships, which is a bit annoying, but I saved my Mark II, I think, hopefully. But I do understand how to build the Mark III again. It's a superb looking ship. And see, load the Cricket Mark II. I must have it somewhere. There it is, Mark II. There we go. So I did build this. I did show people that I built it the way I built it, but apparently the game wants to be a bit of a dick. Now, this is the Cricket Mark II. It's not much difference. It's got my next fuselage. It's got a depot station. This is to take us up a much higher height. Now I'm going to be showing you this bad boy. Give it the Cricket Mark III, which is a bit annoying. I really like the Cricket Mark III. The Cricket Mark III is a 10,000 meter, 15,000 meter stage rocket. It is something huge. I think it takes us up to about 12,000 meters on the first rocket stage, and it's pretty awesome. I must say, it's got to be the coolest looking ship I built, and I can't understand how to build it again. I know how to build it actually, so no need to worry. But this is the Cricket Mark II. We're gonna start off with. I think we're going to take this up to about 2,000 meters. Let's take it off. There we go. So whenever this fuel runs out and halfway through the next fuselage is what we'll do around about. You know, this is the usable rockets. You want to keep usable rockets. You don't want to have to. Like, I want to be able to land without parachutes. It's not going to be reusable. It's just going to be able to land your rocket back without parachute. This is what this is all about. I don't want to use parachutes. I don't feel trust in them. And you know, that should be okay, you know, I should be able to do that. There we go, 3,000 meters. Let's take up to 5. See if we get to 5. It's quite a high height, never been this high before. Let's cut it there. 5,000 meters, that's insanity. Now, eventually we'll have the rockets be able to fly directly right, you know, right across the world, you know, it's the way you want to. Let's increase this up a bit, you know, so I can drop down a wee bit. It's about, let's do about maybe 4,000. We're dropping at a fast speed. When it gets to about maybe 2,000 meters, 1,000 meters is when I accelerate fully, put on the acceleration. Slow the surface speed down to about 50 meters a second, you know. There we go, come down, just drop the engine down again, you know, 500 meters, and we'll fully accelerate. You know, you want to land this perfect, you know, you don't want to crash, which is what I'm hoping will happen. It should be okay. There we go. We're landing. Oh. Just kind of want to get this onto the. Oh. Oh. You know what? That's fine. That is fine. You know, it did crash a little bit, but we're just getting used to it. It's not like a huge amount of perfectness. It doesn't have to be perfect, which is always good. Now, the new rocket is going to be a little bit more advanced than this. It's what I can see is a bit stronger. It can go much further. We're maybe even going to try and get us onto a different world, but you know, I'm not planning on much. I don't want these videos being long and strenuous. You know. If people have any idea on what kind of ships, like if anyone's got ideas of really cool reusable ships, then just tell us. So let's go now. We have a new ship to build this. Right, so we use the Mark 1 cockpit, that's kind of useful. Let's call it the Cricket. That's it. Cricket. That's how I'm spelling it. I don't like it, suck fart. Mark 3. Right, okay, so we're gonna have this, we have to have SES straight off the bat. Fuel, we're going to have 2 of these. This is how I built it the last time. RCS, and then we'll have 1 of these and a rocket. Now that's not too bad. That's an average ship. You don't have to have a decoupler now. Now we're going to build the structure first, so the aerodynamic kind of part of it first. We should stop freezing and change these. That'd be nice. Thank you very much. Now I'm sure this is what I done the last time. So we had 4 of these. And then we took a pole. Pole along. Now after that we done, was it 1 of these? No, it wasn't 1 of these. Was it this? Wasn't as big as that. 1 of these. Pull down. And I think it was, if I'm right speaking, this, and then decouplers. Now this is a very strange rocket. People are like, what the fuck is this? I think we'll build the decouplers on last, then I'll just let me build the second stage of this rocket. So we have to have another 2 of these. Okay. Now 4 decouplers is quite an insane thing, you think, but this works really well. Now I'm thinking, maybe if I remove them, that works straight off there. You're thinking this is insane. What is he building? This contraption's insanity. It's really cool actually, but it's one of the coolest ships I've ever built. I've never built anything with this kind of magnitude. It's not as big as this, not as weird as this, but it actually works very well. I'm trying to get this to fucking go on. It's a pain in the arse. Here we go. You're thinking now. This is what you're thinking. Guess what I'm thinking. I think you're thinking. It is huge. It is massive. It's looking weird, I guess, in a way, but it works enormously well. You know, I thought this thing looks amazing. We might want to first we might want to do this. I hate this doesn't do this in the same way that we want it, and I don't know why. Make sure I've got all this right in order now. Get some kind of structure in. You really need the structure of this. I wouldn't think about taking this up without a decent amount of like contraband. Let's see. Okay, so we need 4 poles each side of this. These will detach. I'm sure. I'm not positive that they do detach, but you know, I think it's time to save, launch the Mark 3. Now, this thing I want to take up to about 15,000 meters. That is about the max height I want to go with this, because I want to be able to land kind of near the place, but I'm not expecting to land perfectly near it. So, you know, there's always a bit of hit and miss. This program might not work. I might be recording this and uploading these and I'm not even known. The sign is a monstrosity of a monster. Oh shit, I forgot one thing, but I think we can do without it now. There we go. Oh, it's spinning up. It's lost control. Holy crap. Okay, we have. Okay. Back to Space Center. I guess the metal things were not attached because it just honestly just took off. I'd never done that last time, It might be because I had too much thrust on it, I'm not sure, but this gets the structure a little bit more intense. That's good. Yeah. They need to fix this because I hate it. Takes you. I want to take it straight back into the spaceship because it takes forever to come in and out. It's like driving me fucking insane. Right. Okay. So far, couple problems. No RCS. Just realised that. So 4. That's not the major problem, but major problem is this thing losing the fucking plot. I'm not sure I'm going inside that's going to help it, but I want to. Right, we'll save this. Launch this. If this spaceship doesn't work, I'll finish here and I'll make the Mark III for the next time we start. I'll try loads of different stuff out and get something working as interplanetary. Now, I don't want to have. I'm going to build a space station. That was the first thing after I've made the proper rocket I want. This looks structurally well, actually. Oh, looking a bit. Oh, it's losing control. Took it. Okay. Save this. Oh, don't lose. There we go. God. That is why. Leave it away. Bastard, you man. Bastard. One more flight. I know why it's losing control. I am a spoon. A massive spoon. I didn't realise that I didn't have the SAS on, so it was just losing the plot. That's not also the problem. It does seem to be jiggling about very, very much, which is kind of worrying. But I'm sure I can sort that out eventually. If not, well, I'm in the wrong business, haven't I? Space travel. But eventually we will be using the same kind of rockets, the same kind of rockets to take us up and build a space station, build a massive spaceship. We'll make this thing huge. It's going to be able to build massive spaceships up there in parts. So T here. I guess not putting full thrust on is immediately quite smart because it's not making it juggle so much, which is very, very good. I'm using up the same amount of fuel for about half the throttle, which is not too bad, to be honest with you. Right, it's looking good so far. This is definitely the Mark III. It's not the final version of it. I don't think this thing can take me to space. I just don't feel like it can take me very far. It can probably take me into orbit, but I'm also going to have like other stuff attached to this to make it look really, really good. But No, just go forward. Look cocky. Traveling way higher than we've been before now. We're almost at 10,000 meters, which is insane. I didn't expect this thing to even last at this time. Whether this thing can land, but we don't know. We might actually just come down like a pile of ash. I think I'm going to just going to take it straight up to 15,000, just because is it M for map? Yep. Okay, so far it's going up and it's pretty much going to crash in the ocean, which is worrying. Let's have let's maybe get an orbit actually. I'm thinking, holy crap, the orbit is increasing quite fast. not even. This could actually be the first orbiting spaceship I've made, which is insane. It's not great orbit rate so far. There we go. Things fucking off. Holy crap, that's a weird orbit. I'm not got a nice orbit, it's not very pretty, to be honest with you. Right, I'm going to bring us back into space. I'm bringing it back into, it's landing in the land, so let's don't want to keep this thing in space. It's like man, we don't want to lose a man in space, you know. Let's go fast and land into, oh crap, where do we get to about? This is the lander. Now we're going to be travelling at shocking speeds when we go in here, so it's going to be very, very worrying how to stop this thing. But we did say we wouldn't use parachutes, and this is an orbiting spaceship. I don't think this will work, but there's one problem. Now this is not going to land properly because we've got a major problem here. Oh crap. Come on, turn! Nope, we're not turning. We're just going straight to hell. Turn, you piece! Turn! No! Fuck! It wouldn't turn. I had RCS off for too long there. That's my bad. Well, God, what was that noise? Oh, something just crashed right beside us. Not great. Not a great start, but no, you know, there's failure always along the way. So see you next time, guys, for part 3 of the cricket program. Bye.